What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the live stream. Chad back with another video. You know what today is? Today is Wednesday, so I'm highlighting beautiful women. It's talks with beautiful women. Talks with beautiful business women on Wednesdays. This is a series that I started about a month ago. I've been enjoying it. People have been enjoying it, so I'm back with another one. I'm very excited about tonight's guest. My guest tonight, I've known her for about 7 years now, going on 8 years. We met through a business endeavor, and we've been staying in contact ever since. She is funny. She's a ball of energy, man. Her energy is like times 1,000. It never stops. She just keeps going and keeps going. She's a fitness model. She's a personal trainer, and she's a mom. And most importantly, she's my friend. So y'all help me welcome the beautiful Megan to the show. What's up?
So much, Chad. You're so nice.
What's going on? How you doing?
What's up? Thanks for having me on your show.
Oh man, I'm happy. I'm happy to have you on. I appreciate you taking the time out of your night. It's a Jay-Z song. I'm a hip hop fan, so Jay-Z says in the songs, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, so I appreciate that. I really appreciate you coming on.
I sure
So,
am. You're my Chad, man. We go back,
oh yeah, we do go back 7 years, 8 years now. So it's been a minute.
right?
Yeah, it's been a minute. How's everything going with you and the kids, everybody? What's going?
Everything's great.
Yeah,
It's really busy.
yeah,
Still doing the single mom thing
yeah,
and running like 3 businesses and dealing with loving the children and their sports, but
yeah.
it's always constantly it's nonstop.
Nonstop. I got you. I
True.
understand. I get it. So let's get into it, man, because everybody's time is valuable, and I don't want to be holding up too much of your time. Let's start from the top. Where are you from originally? For the people that's watching and listening, where is Megan from? Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up?
I am from Bowie, Maryland, which is about 30 minutes, not even, from where I live now.
Uh huh.
So I didn't move far away from where I grew up, and I lived there about 20, like my whole life.
Yeah. Okay. About 20 years or so. And when you was growing up, like, did you have mom and dad? Did you grow up like in a typical household, or was it a
Yeah,
hard time?
my parents divorced when I was 1,
Oh
and
wow.
my mom pretty much remarried right away. My dad remarried right away. So
Yeah.
my mom and my stepdad raised me. I have 2 half brothers, so lived in the same home
Yeah.
for 25 years.
Yeah.
Love that house. So played sports. I was a dancer. I danced classical ballet for 19 years. I
uh-huh.
was a soccer player, and I swam competitively. I was a swimmer. So those were my 3 things that I did like every year for like 15 years.
Okay. I see. I know I'm gonna get to it in a minute, but like when I first met you, Wendy, and all y'all, I was like, wow, where are all these damn good looking women coming from? Cause like, down here in Atlanta, we got good looking women, but it was like, dang, it's that many good looking women up in the like Maryland, DC, Philadelphia area. I'm like,
Too kind.
yeah, I was on the phone, I was calling my boys back home. I was like, look, I'm off the market, but if y'all single, y'all need to move up to the DC area, Maryland area.
Well, plus
So
I think we had done our shaker video or something,
yeah,
and you
yes,
reached out. Remember that?
yep, yep. That's how it all started. I was like, man, this is wild. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So you grew up that way, and let's get into more like where did you get this? You're so unique you're so different than a lot of people that I know, right? Because you have this like love for life, this ball of energy that it's relentless. It never stops. Like you never turn it off. Even if you got personal issues going on, you always present that happiness, that ball of energy. Where did that come from? Was that something that was instilled in you from your parents, or is it something you kind of developed over the years?
I think it's from my mother.
Yeah.
She is cray cray. I get it from her. Sometimes I see her do stuff even to this day. She's 76. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why I do that, or that's where I got it from. But just my parents were just so positive and
Yeah.
uh, always so encouraging and turned every negative into a positive. I think
Yeah.
without them even really knowing, they were just I don't know. I didn't grow up with a lot of negativity, or
Yeah.
I mean, sure, bad things happen, you know, growing up and things like that, but
Yeah.
I just didn't have. They weren't super strict with me. I don't know. I don't know, but and then what happened was I discovered a couple spiritual leaders
Yeah.
like Michael Beckwith, who I actually just posted on my Facebook page. Dave and I, when we were married, we started following him and we went
Uh-huh.
out to California. And he really taught us about just kind of the law of attraction and
Yeah.
what you think about, you bring about, and just how powerful your daily thoughts are and self thoughts and things like that. So, I mean, we all have bad days, right? We all
Right.
have negative thoughts and
Yeah.
sad moments. I mean, I cried this morning, I think. But I
Yeah.
just know how much, and then I'm a trainer, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I'm just super energetic. I don't know
I,
if I was always like this though. It's just
yeah.
got more
So
so, I think, too, with kids. You know, I'm like, let's go, cheerleader.
yeah, like it's like everybody has bad days, and we, like you said, we go through things and stuff like that. I just, I really admire that you keep this positive energy because it's infectious, right? Like you keep that energy, you kind of those kind of people start to surround you, come around you, and that's what's in your life. You're not dealing with all that negativity. I personally don't like negative stuff anymore. I mean, I've had some rough times over the last 4 years, but anything that's negative that comes in my light, I push away from it. Right? I don't, because I got enough stuff to deal with, and I don't want to hear about complaining or issues. I'm like, try waking up one morning and not being able to move your legs. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like, like there's bigger issues out here, and people have bigger issues than mine. So I just, I try to keep that positive light, and I enjoy watching your videos and your stories and stuff because you're funny. Like it's funny to me, and you just keep this ball of energy. So I appreciate you doing that, and I wish more people were like that, but
Oh,
everybody's not like that, so it's all good.
well, I appreciate it. Plus, because I am a personal trainer, I don't want to just be like, I can't
Yeah.
show up to to sessions and be like, what do you want to do today? Or like, I'm so tired. I mean, I might be tired. I just got over a cold. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I will sometimes put on social media like when I'm feeling crappy
Right.
or have something not so great to say. But I think for the 90% of it, I
Right.
really want to put out. Like it's almost like what you put out, you get back.
Get back.
And I really want to put out positivity and
Right.
light and just motivational things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's important.
That's definitely for sure. So make sure you tell Sybil I said hello.
Okay, Chad, I will.
Yeah, I used to mess with her sometimes on social media, just messing with her. But she's good people. Your friends, you got good people, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. When did, you're going through high school, you're growing up, you're into activities and fitness and things of that nature. At what point in your mind you were like, you know what, typical 9 to 5, that's just not going to do it for me. I need to kind of cut my own cloth and do my own path. Like, did you have a traditional job? Did you go to college, or like how did that work out? So
yeah, I went to the University of Maryland, and then I got my paralegal degree. So I worked as a paralegal in Baltimore for 3 years.
Okay.
And I never, Chad, said I don't want a traditional job. Like never. This job as personal trainer fell in my lap and was offered to me. And the manager at the Gold's Gym in Baltimore at the power plant, that's where I was working as a paralegal at the World Trade Center at the power plant. He said, you should really think about training and becoming a trainer, and we will pay you the same amount as you're making now. We'll give you all your same benefits. We will pay for all your certifications if you come work for us. And I was like, that'd be kind of cool, but my parents might kill me because they paid for me to have this nice safe job, right? Because I grew up thinking you want to get a nice 9 to 5. Work, good benefits, 401k. So that's what I was doing. And I actually liked being a paralegal. Again, I was a criminal justice major.
So you actually enjoyed doing it you actually enjoyed doing it?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved my job. But this position opened up for me, and I didn't ask about it or anything. I think they were just looking for somebody, and I started teaching some classes. So I started in the group fitness realm, and they liked the way I taught and interacted with the members. And so I was like, if I don't have to spend a dime and they're doing it for me, I want to take this chance. You know, life's all about taking chances and risks. And
Yeah.
my family and close friends really supported me.
Yeah.
And here I am 21 years later. So
Doing it.
Take chances.
Take chances. That's what's up. Okay. All right. That's good. That story is incredible as well. Let me ask you this now. So you're doing your own thing. You're in your own, you got your own thing going on. What has been some of, like, over the years, 20 something plus years, what's been, some of the obstacles that you've had to overcome as a business owner, as an entrepreneur? Do you got some obstacles or hard times that you want to share with, people that may be watching or listening?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't always an entrepreneur because I started off working for a big chain. And then I worked for another big chain. And then Dave and I bought a gym. We bought a World Gym. And that didn't go as planned. And all of a sudden, both of us were without a job and income. So then we had to be very resourceful and think, how can we like land on our feet? So that was a challenge.
Yeah.
Went to work for 24-hour fitness for a short time. And then luckily I was working as a trainer long enough in this area that I was able to think, through word of mouth, I had so many clients, and through social media, I was like, I'm just going to go for it and try and go out on my own and start Megan Teef Training. And I did. I probably did that, my gosh, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just been going great. But there are times, so the challenges would be, maybe people aren't re-upping on packages, or all my clients go away at once or something like that. So I've realized it's very important to have multiple streams of income.
Right.
Especially as a trainer, because when I don't work, I don't get paid.
Right.
If I'm sick, I don't get paid. If I'm on vacation, I don't get paid. Right?
Right.
So
and then
streams of income is very important.
Yeah, and you guys have to pay for your own, like, health insurance and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Like you have to go through that. Yeah, because I know my son is doing that as well. Like he's an entrepreneur doing his own thing. So
right.
Yeah, so that's pretty wild. Okay. So let's look at your social media real quick. So this is where everybody can find Megan the Trainer Official. Like, she's a fitness model, personal trainer. She's got these certifications, which I don't know what they are. but
They're there.
Yeah, and she's a health coach. So she has a lot going on. Like I said, she's very spirited. The only thing that I don't like about Megan, guys, is she's a freaking Ravens fan.
Oh, come on, Chad.
That sucks. But no, other than, I'm gonna get her on my live with the we do football. We talk football on Tuesday, so she's gonna be on there sometime soon. But she's a diehard football fan, and she's just loving life. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to the saucy stuff, man. All right. We got everybody know about what you do, and your business and stuff like that. Let's get to the dating part. So my first question is, why do you think? Well, why is it that women have a tendency to always want the bad boy, or not like a bad guy that's gonna physically abuse you or anything like that, but the guy's more more edgy, more excitement. What is it about that you ladies are more attracted to about than a regular guy, just a basic guy?
So I don't really understand that. I guess I didn't fall into that, so I don't know why girls do that. The only thing I can think is that we like a challenge, and I think men do too. Yeah. So if you have a guy constantly showering you with gifts and calling you nonstop and showering you with compliments and glued to your side and kissing your ass, and, no one likes that, right? And I don't think a guy would like that either. If a girl was like that, we like a challenge,
right? But here's the thing.
I can think. I mean,
but here's my thing. Because I like having females on to talk about stuff like this. Okay, most women, I'm not saying you, but most women, they will say, like, if you ask them, you say, you know, what do you want in a man? They'll say, I want a guy that's supportive. I want a guy that's going to treat me well. I want a guy that's going to be there for me. I want a guy that's going to be emotionally available. But most of the time, most women, when they have that type of guy, they tend to push him away. They tend to go more so with the guy that don't text her as much, that don't really care about her as much. Because here, in my personal life now, I'm off the market, obviously, but back when I was doing my thing, the times in my life when I took my heart up my chest and was like, here, Megan, I love you. This is you have my heart, okay? I still got my own personal life going on, but I don't want anybody else. I want you. I want things to work out. Those relationships didn't work out. And the times in my life when I was like, I don't give a damn. You do you. I'm gonna do me. It always seemed to work out better for me, as far as like relationship wise and stuff like that. So, why do you think women are like that? I know you kind of
I
just
think
kind
it
of
probably worked out a little bit more. Maybe
yeah.
subconsciously you didn't realize that you were showing that person that you were going to be independent of
Yeah.
them, not dependent.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you were like clingy or dependent before, but people really like to see independent, self-sufficient, emotionally, financially. I
Right.
think both sides, right?
Yeah.
Men and women like to see that in that person. Not to mention good looks, funny, all these
Right.
other things. But
Right.
so maybe those times where you weren't like, here's my heart, please take, maybe that scared some people. And
Right.
when
Right.
you were like, here I am,
Yeah.
take it or leave it, that's more appealing because again, you're creating a little bit of a challenge and like, I'm cool with or without you.
Right. Right. And that's definitely has worked out better for me over the years.
You know what I
During
mean?
the times
Yeah.
that I was out there like that. I tell you what, I think, our generation is different. Me and you grew up in the same generation where you dated somebody, you spend time together and you talk. But now with these things right here, you can like it's I could be in a relationship. Let's say me and you were together, whatever. And as soon as we have an argument or something, and I'm just over it, I could be on the phone and I can have a new hookup within the next 30 minutes, an hour. Just it's a different world now. It's crazy. So it's just different times. It's
You're
just pretty wild.
so right.
Yeah.
It's so different. Or you could be looking at another girl, but yeah, you
Yeah.
could be chatting with another girl in probably 5 minutes.
Right. So it's a different world. I'm happy that I'm not having to deal with that anymore. So, but it's all good, man. I just I want to ask you some of these questions because I have guys that watch and listen, and there's a lot of people out there that's struggling because I don't know if you notice or not, but it's only 10% of the men sleeping and having sexual relationships with 90% of the women. I don't know if you knew that or not. That's a true stat. You can look it up, Google it. I don't care. It's that I'm just spitting facts. So it's only like a small percentage of men that's having success, true success with women. So if some guys might be watching this and maybe looking for some pointers, because here's the deal: most women that's attractive like yourself. There's a certain type. Like you got to have your money together. You got to have personality. You got to be funny. You got to be have resources. You got to be able to provide and support. I mean, you're not going to want to be with somebody that's working at McDonald's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, a beautiful woman like yourself, you walk into McDonald's, grab some fries on a cheat day. You're not going to look at the guy behind the counter. You don't even see him there, and that's just the way it is. It's what it is. So for the guys that's watching and listening, you need to get your bag. Get yourself together. Get your be productive and be a high value man and not just go through life because most women aren't attracted to those type of men, those type of guys. So I just want to put that out there.
And I also I'm really attracted to somebody who's independent and super confident.
Yeah.
That isn't clingy, that isn't insecure. I really like a secure man. Obviously, I can't date somebody that's not secure.
Right.
All those qualities come together. I mean, you don't have to be a comedian. You don't have to be like the most in shape man ever. Like, it's a little bit of everything that comes. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. That's right.
I think you have your top things at the top that you want to check off these main boxes, right?
Right. And speaking of the top boxes, for you, what are those boxes?
Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
confident,
yeah,
very secure
yeah,
financially, a great family, a great friend base, good looking, of course,
yeah.
works out, of course,
Ravens fan.
great with children, of course.
Yeah.
But the main thing would be my top thing is confidence.
Right. Right. Guys,
And
yeah. Go ahead.
and can we? I'm not an easy one. I'm spunky.
Yeah. Right.
You know, I mean, can someone keep up with me and my sarcasm and my,
Right.
I can be crazy. You know, and I think another thing is someone who really lets me be me.
Right.
That's a big one. Someone who totally embraces everything that you are, all the quirky, your entire personality. Because if you can't be you and you have to hold back, then that's not good. There's nothing like someone totally embracing who you are and just really truly loving that.
And that's the key, man. Like being comfortable with who you are, because that's how it is with me and Michelle. Like she lets me be me. And that, I've been in relationships where I didn't feel comfortable being me. You always have to put on this facade. You didn't feel right. With her, it's like I can be totally me. I can be goofy. I can be silly. You know what I'm saying? I can be all these things and not worry about it because I know she has my back. And that's the most important thing. And we kind of, I'm more of an extrovert and I'm out here social and stuff like that. She's more quiet, things like that. So we kind of.
Well, that's how the guy I'm dating now is.
Yeah.
He's certainly not on social media. He's a little bit more like, but he's great. He's got a great personality. He's not like, not like that. And he just lets me be.
Right.
He's like, I'll take as many pictures as you want. Like, he's not like, stop taking it,
Yeah, yeah.
He just, I love it. So it's really important.
That's very.
Be you, be confident with who you are, and you will find somebody that embraces every bit of it.
All right. Guys, I hope you're listening to what Megan's saying now. I keep getting this. I've had 5 or 6 guests on, on Wednesdays, and all of them said the same thing. They like a man that's confident. Have your shit together, right? Ain't nobody trying to be with somebody broke. Bills got to get paid. Stuff got to, people want to take trips and do stuff and have fun. Like you can't do anything without any money. I don't care what anybody says. That's, you got to have that paper. So, make sure you're dressed nice. You ain't got to be all dressed up like Leonardo DiCaprio in a movie or something, but just have yourself together, groom, nice, get your teeth right, your hair, what's that? What do they call that beard? The 5 o'clock shadow.
5 o'clock shadow, the scrub. Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, get your stuff together, man. So that's what's up.
Like, if you're think about what you look for in a woman. You don't want someone showing off all baggy clothes, dirty, hair oily, yellow teeth.
Right.
What's wrong with yellow? I'm just saying.
Right.
Men want the same, right? So.
Right. Yeah, for the most part. So speaking of what women want, what men want, I'm gonna tell you from the side of men. Men are simple. We are simple, Meg. The things that we want aesthetics, aesthetically pleasing, right? Okay, gotta look good, right? Like he was talking about. We don't want no dirty looking person or whatever. But on top of that, though, what's most important to us is respect. Like we want to be respected, okay? Like, and what I mean by respected is like, when you're out, respect that you're in a relationship with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, be respectful of what we got going on, and that's what I mean by that. We want peace, right? We don't want to come home from work or a business and dealing with a lot of drama. We want peace. So those are the main things, and we want to have some good times in our personal time in the bedroom. We want somebody to have a good time with while out. So those are the things for guys, and you already talked about what you guys like, what ladies like in men, as far as like confidence. But so let's say you were out, and you obviously you're in a relationship now. But let's say you were out and you were having a good time, and a guy was going to approach you. What would be something that he could say or do to kind of light your interest? Because we live in a world now. We on these cell phones. So when somebody come up to you and talk to you now, like a lot of people go in shock.
I know, right?
Like, why are you talking to me? But so you're out at a live music event or whatever, a bar or whatever. Guy approaches you. What's a good way for the guys that's listening? What would be a good way to approach you? What was something that he could say that would kind of strike your interest?
Nothing cheesy. I've
Right,
heard the
right.
most cheesy lines.
I'm sure. Yeah, I know you get it all the time.
I mean, sometimes you just laugh and it
Yeah,
is funny, and
yeah,
that breaks the ice too.
yeah,
You know, if it is like so cheesy funny, and they're like, and then it breaks the ice, and you just talk. Or I'm trying to think.
yeah.
Just
No,
don't be
it's
cheesy, and don't
yeah,
be like forceful, and
right,
you can always start by trying to make eye contact. You know,
right, right,
don't
right.
offer to like buy a drink per se.
I got you. I got you. That makes
I
sense.
don't know because most people don't come up to me in bars or anything like that.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, you for most men, you may be intimidating. You're absolutely beautiful. So a lot of guys don't have that confidence. Like person like myself, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna if I see something,
You came right up to me.
I'm gonna talk. That's the way I'm wired. I'm hardwired that way. Like I've always been. You know, we all people. Like I don't see nobody above me. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, it's great.
yeah. So
Yeah, and I wasn't even at all
yeah.
like just be respectful
Right.
and
Yeah.
genuine. You can tell when someone's like really being genuine
Right.
and maybe
Yeah.
wants to give a kind comment or
That's
a
right.
compliment.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a nice person, so I always
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Super nice. Don't
Yeah.
linger. Don't be forceful. Don't be rude, or
That's
don't
right.
stay too long. Say you're welcome. I start making little signals to my girlfriends like,
Yeah.
this means come say we have to go.
Yeah. I know y'all got y'all little codes. Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
totally.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up.
Good questions there, Chad. I like it.
Oh, you like them? Cool, man. Yeah. I got a few more. Like I said, we good on time. We good on time though. We got about 15 more minutes. Let me ask you this, and you can answer it however you want to answer it. Why women? Let me ask you. Why women won't be honest? Well, I'm sure you have experienced this at some point, but why women won't be honest with a guy that they know that there's no chance in hell, they have no attraction, nothing physical is going to happen, but most women continue to talk to a guy, right? She knows she's not physically attracted to him. She knows that the guy likes her, but she continues to talk to him. But she won't be honest and say, "Hey, you're nice, you're sweet, but I just want to be friends." Why not? Why not break that ice and cut that cord and let him go try to be with somebody else? Why do you think modern women do that a lot these days?
I don't know any single woman that would do that, but I'm also over the age of 40.
Right.
And we don't F around.
Right. Well,
we are very blunt, very
yes.
confident, very to the point.
Right.
So all I can think is.
But Meg, women do stuff like that.
Unless they still like the attention.
Yeah.
Unless they still want to feel like. I don't know because I don't roll like that.
I know you don't roll like that, but I'm just saying, a lot of women, attractive women like yourself, though, a little bit, that's in the younger age bracket. I don't know, but yeah, I know some 30, 40-year-olds that's like that, and it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me, like to just string somebody along, just for the attention. Right. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get that either, and I'm sorry. Right.
It's all good. It's all good. So I'm gonna bring up some terms, and you may or may not have heard of these terms. Have you ever heard of the word simp?
What is it?
Simp. S-I-M-P. Simp.
No.
All right. That's a new term. I've been trying to keep up with the younger folks and trying to figure out what's going on. So a lot of simping is going on. And what I realized back in my day, I was perhaps a simp. I did some simping. So I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna pull it up right here, and then you can see that on the screen. I don't know if you can see that or not. You see it?
Yeah, I can't read it.
I'm gonna read it for you. It says, "Simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women." You kind of talked about this earlier. And basically, what happens is, especially out of failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. So basically, simping is basically when a guy is just totally put this female on a pedestal. You know, he treats her like a celebrity, and she treats him like a fan, and everything that she says is gold. He does everything for her. He's always calling. He's always checking in. He's always there for her. 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon to change her tire or fix her phone. So that is a term that is going around right now for a lot of guys in the world.
I know, simping.
So simping is one of the new terms, and not pimping. And what I'm telling the guys, you know, they need to stop simping and become more of a pimp and start pimping. But no, basically, you need to, you know,
I like it. Stop pimping.
Yeah, you gotta, like Megan said earlier, you know, you gotta have confidence. You gotta have charisma, and women can sense. Women have a sixth sense. They can detect if you're nervous or not. They can tell if you're super confident. They can tell if you don't be cocky and over the top. Women don't like that. That's a turnoff. But they can. That's a fine line. Am I correct? Is there you can sense that, correct? Like,
yeah, totally. The guy I'm dating now, the poor guy was nervous a lot. He was like kind of quivering a little bit sometimes, kind of like. But he had come out of a very, 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 very long marriage, and I was like the first girl he dated. So typically, I kind of felt like, oh, you know, and it wasn't all the time. And we've been friends for 20 years. So
oh wow, yeah.
I've known him for 20 years, but there were times when he was nervous. I just thought it was cute, and he got over it though. And he would tell me, "Oh, I'm nervous," you know, just because it was not nervous so much around me, but just the experience of it, because it was something brand new for him. Like there are situations where like a little nervousness is okay. And but overall, he's very confident.
Yeah. And speaking of, well, since you bring it up, nervous, I just want to put it out there to the ladies that may be watching or whatever. Sometimes when a guy's nervous, it's because he likes you, right? It's not because he's not, he don't have it going on. He don't have his things together. He don't have his career together. He's just nervous. You're beautiful. He wants to get to know you. And sometimes we don't know what to say. We don't know how to approach, okay? So take it easy on the guys. You know what I'm saying? You may miss out on the good thing just because, he said something stupid or, and it's just because we might have some kind of nervous anxiety going on. So give a guy a chance. Yeah. Huh? Do what?
It can be flattering.
Yes, for sure. So yeah. Another thing that I've noticed, Megan, I'm just going in on the ladies. A lot of women, in my experiences over the years, have zero accountability for anything that goes wrong with the relationship or that's going on, with you and a guy. Why do you think women are like that?
What do you mean, like they don't say sorry or?
Yeah, it's always the guy's fault. It's never the lady's fault when things are not working out right, and it's just
maybe that you're dealing with like a narcissist or something. Because there's a lot of narcissists out there who like nothing is ever their fault.
Right. Yeah.
I learned a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's a very good quality and a very good trait if you can say, I'm sorry.
Right. That goes a long way.
It really does. In any relationship.
Yes.
Romantic, friendship, nobody's perfect. People make mistakes,
Right,
and even if it wasn't intentional, maybe something you were doing that you didn't realize was hurting that person, hurting their feelings, you can say something like, I'm really sorry that what I did hurt your feelings. That was never my intention.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you're right.
It's not a good trait for men or women to never admit fault or never to say those words.
Right.
I even teach my children, say you're sorry. It's okay. I apologize to my kids sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I totally forgot about my chats. My chats are going, and Marcus said something about when we're talking about guys being nervous and anxious. He said nervousness is good. It means that he likes you. So people are. Can you? I don't know if you can see that chat down there. It's kind of small.
Can't no, but
Okay.
so true. It's like
Yeah.
see it as a compliment. Now, if they're like shaking and sweating the whole time for weeks, then you're like, well, geez, maybe I'm not the one. You know, poor guy.
That's funny.
I know, but yeah, it's a see it as a compliment, not as a flaw.
Right. Yep. And I noticed another difference in men and women. Men, and I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. A man could be a high six-figure earner or multimillionaire, and he could pull off on the side of, go to a restaurant, a Burger King or McDonald's because he's craving something like that for just right now. He's trying to stop or he got to use the bathroom. He goes in there, and the girl that's behind the counter, it could be Starbucks or whatever, if she's aesthetically pleasing, look good, and as she's old enough, she's a college student, 20, 22, 21, a guy that's highly successful will approach her and ask her out on a date, because we don't care, men don't care about dating down, because we don't care about the things that women care about. Like for ladies, it's more about resources and being a provider. Those are the things that you guys look for. So a female could be working at the Waffle House as long as she looks good and she's fun to be around and have a good time. A guy would date, just like Tiger Woods. You remember Tiger Woods?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was looking to date any of them.
No. Right. Of course, guys are more physical, so it's more about activities than it's about getting emotional and getting to know each other and stuff like that. So I just want to throw that out there for everybody that's watching and listening. Men are different than women. We have different wants and needs and desires. So it's just it's just an interesting concept.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Absolutely, for sure.
But there are plenty of women that kind of think like a man. I have a couple friends. Yeah. I know one. I don't know if she's watching. I love her dearly. I'm like, you're like a guy. So.
But you know what? In all honesty, though, Megs, I'm calling you Megs because I like calling you Megs. But
I like it. Not many people can, but I let you.
Yeah, that's what's up. In all honesty, most guys prefer to date the type of girl that you're talking about, your friend, to kind of have a good time. No strings attached. Just let's have fun. Let's have a wild time. And we don't want to marry those girls, but we like to have a good time with those types of women. I personally think, and I'm married, and I'm rocking it to the end of time. And no doubts about that. I am never leaving. We've been through some hell. We've been through some shit. This last 4 years, Michelle's done things for me that there's very few people on planet Earth that would ever do for me. But with that being said, I think marriage is an old way of thinking. I think it's an old philosophy. Some people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't believe that to show your love to somebody that you got to sign some papers and sign yourself over to the government to say that we are together. Because now it's out of your hands. It's out of you and her hands, because the laws and the governments are set up for the women to win. So let's say me and you were dating and we got married, and I was a successful athlete or comedian or celebrity or something like that. I had millions and millions of dollars, and I met you in LA on a trip to LA, and we got married. After a few years of marriage, and you don't want to be together no more, you could take half my shit.
Or you can make me sign a prenup.
Oh yeah, I could make you sign a prenup, but I'm just saying, I believe, if two people are partners, I don't think you should have to sign papers and get married and stuff. I think you should live a life together and have a full life together and just do life together, because a lot of people have the misconception of getting married is going to make everything right. It's going to make everybody happy. And it's a lot deeper than that. It goes way deeper than that. And marriage and being married is not going to make it or break it. It's just, you just legally bind it to each other by the law, by the government.
Yeah. So, very true. Very true.
So what do you think about that? Do you think marriage is an outdated source, like an outdated philosophy, an outdated I don't know. I think different than a lot of people.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I mean,
Yeah, I
and
mean, back in
some
the day,
people stay together. I mean, look at Goldie Hawn and what's
yeah,
his name. I
yeah,
mean, they've been together like 40 years and never married. You
right,
know,
right, right.
Russell, I forget his name.
Russell Crowe,
Goldie Hawn and Russell. I don't know. It
Russell
doesn't
Brand,
matter. Huh?
Russell Brand.
No,
No.
Goldie Hawn. Some
Oh,
people say it. Some
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. But like, I really enjoyed being married. I
Yeah,
love the sanctity of it. I love the unity. I love the whole thing. I loved having I mean, but you can have all that, yeah, without signing the papers and doing that. I
right,
mean, I love taking the vows.
right.
I do believe in it, and I would get married again,
Yeah,
but I'm not rushing to. I mean, I could get engaged and be happy with that too for a while, living with my person and
yeah.
being a unit. I definitely believe in marriage, and I definitely believe in that commitment,
So
and I do like that.
you do believe in that philosophy of holy matrimony and things of that nature, like so.
Yes,
That's
I believe in being with one person.
yeah, yeah.
I do believe in that. Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm just saying that the whole paperwork thing, right? Like you legally bind to somebody through the government. Like it to me, I don't know. I
don't know. Like I am divorced, and Dave and I had a very simple, inexpensive.
He got lucky. Okay, because your mindset is different.
It went. I mean, he may not see it that way.
Yeah.
But it was so. And I mean, we could have just divorced ourselves, probably, not even used an attorney. So,
Right.
But yeah, I know that's rare.
Yeah.
We are, but it's all in how we handled it. We chose to handle it that way.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it was good because both of y'all had a level. Both of you guys were level-headed. So it worked out that way. But I'm like a lot of cases, I've seen friends like lives be ruined, right, from just a mess, like just hooking up, marrying the wrong person, like can totally destroy your life. Like it's just, but anyway, I'm not gonna.
I would say be 1,000% sure you really want to get married, and know what that commitment is and what that would look like if you were to divorce.
Right. That's right. And I always tell people, Megs, you got to go deeper than just the physical. A lot of times we make mistakes. People make mistakes. It's based off just physical attraction to each other. You're not looking at what the person philosophy, what they believe in, what their moral values are. How much credit do they have? How much bad debt do they have? Like we bypass a lot of things, and that's part of the problem. And people need to look more into that and just stop focusing on, oh, I'm having a great time.
Totally.
Yeah, so that's what's up, man. But
I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff, man. I enjoy having these conversations because like I said, there's a lot of people out here that don't know what's going on, and I don't know if you know this. You know this. I'm sure you know this. Content is the new. I like to say it's the new crack. People are out here searching and watching content and consuming content. And they want to find out things and learn about dating and learn about life and business and mindset. And I'm out here trying to give it the best I can.
I like it, Chad. I love what you're doing.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
I told myself I'm gonna be the new Black Howard Stern, the new Black Joe Rogan.
I like it. You can do
it. So yeah, that's what's up. But that's about it, man. We've been on here about 40 minutes or so. I appreciate you coming on. I want to have you back on again. I got more topics, more things I want to discuss down the road. Like I said, I started this series about a month and a half ago. I do this every Wednesday. I'm trying to do it every Wednesday. Sometimes it's every other Wednesday. I just bring on beautiful women on, highlight, what's going on in their lives and talking about dating and business and things of that nature. Because, there's a lot of bad things out there about women and, this and that. But there's a lot of good women out here doing good things and positive things and people that inspire me. So I like to have them on my show and talk and get to talk and shed a light on them and let the people know what's going on out here. So, yeah.
I love it, Chad. I think you're doing great and it's positive and we need more positivity. And I love you. I'm so honored and flattered that you asked me, and I do want to be on your sports show and talk about some football, particularly the Ravens. I probably won't watch all the games, but
Yeah.
I can throw down on some football talk, Chad.
Yeah.
How about them Ravens? What's their record? What's your record?
Yeah, we I don't know what our record is right now. I don't want to talk about
you
that.
don't know?
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah.
I'll let you know what ours is, 5-1.
Yeah, I know it is. But anyway. All right, well guys, we're gonna close out this show.
Come on, Chad. You little squealer, you.
Girls, if I get through that screen right now, we'll go at it. But
I know. You know I love you.
Nah, I love you too, man. But listen, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, so you'll be notified every time we go live over here. Once again, y'all can reach out to Meg on social media at what is your social media handle?
I'm on Instagram at Megan the Trainer Official.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook at Megan Teeth Training and Megan White Teeth, and I'm on TikTok at Megan the Trainer.
All right, and y'all check out her TikTok. She's doing some funny stuff over there. So she's super talented, super funny. She always keep it lit. So
Oh, jeez, you know what? Life is short, Chad, and I say live full out, positive vibes only. Dance if you want to dance like a crazy nut. Who cares? Sing if you want to sing. Be you.
And speaking of that, that's why before we go, that's another thing about what I love about you. You give 0 F's about what people think. You go out here, you out here doing you, and you don't care. You could care less. You just a carefree soul, and I love that because I like living my life like that too. I don't give a damn what nobody think. I don't give a damn what they got to say. I'm out here trying to give out good energy, and to hell with anybody else that don't like that.
Well, and there will be. I get negative comments. I actually did my minivan confession today on that because people write some shitty things on my page and send me some crappy messages. I just, bypass it. Some days it bothers me. Sometimes it doesn't. But I think people that are in a bad place and in a negative space, happy people annoy them.
That's true. That's true.
So sometimes I'm annoying to people. Here's the great thing. Don't follow me.
Right.
But you continue to follow. Watch.
That's right. I'm with you.
I guess you're a fan. But anyway, who cares, right? I just continue to spread the positive vibes because Lord knows we need more of that. And you do the same. And you're amazing. I've always had nothing but love for you. So
that's what's up.
I love your attitude and your vibe, Chad.
Oh yeah, the vibes, man. The vibes, they are everything. So that's it, guys. We're gonna wrap this one up. And before we go, Megan, I always say at the end of my streams, and I'm sure you're gonna agree with me on this. Listen up, people. You can evolve or you can repeat. You can't do both. So I highly recommend that you get up off your butt and go after your dreams. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Bye.